the following presentation of the National Football League.
Still November, but some serious snowfall joining us here tonight. Monday Night Primetime is underway. Starting from the 5. He's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So the Broncos offense getting set for their first drive. They'll be led out by the former first-rounder out of both Oregon and Auburn. It's Bo Nix.
At his best, Bo Nix is a point guard facilitating an offense, getting that ball in and out of his hands as quickly as possible, but don't you dare sleep on his legs, because he will hurt you with his athleticism too. And oh, by the way, did I mention the maturity well beyond his years?
He's all the way across midfield down to inside that 45-yard line. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Going to the ground again on first. And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge partner. He is only able to get back to the line there.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11.
Here's Nix to throw. Forced out to his right. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Brought in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Defenses are fine with surrendering that completion if it means making the stop short like they did and bringing up 4th down.
Yeah, I like when these defensive coordinators say they want to populate the ball, and that was a perfect example of it. Don't let the playmaker get started.
He connects downfield. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. From the red zone now. Left side now, caught by Sutton.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz when he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain. Once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running game. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
And they're going to score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos finish up an excellent opening series. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown. Will Lutz now on for the extra point. No problems with his footing in the snow. The XP is good. And the Broncos will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Here comes Malik Washington. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. So the Dolphins offense headed out for their opening drive. I know you love this guy, Brock, a fellow lefty like you, now in his 6th season, Tua Tagovailoa.
Unfortunately, those injuries returned last season. Katie played his fewest games since his rookie season 11. It was pretty obvious, too. Those Dolphins, 6-5 with him, 2-4 without him. He's a difference maker.
All right. They'll start the drive with A-Chan. And the snow hampering their ground game here as he slowed up just a yard on that run. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
A loss of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
They need a good chunk here, at least 14 yards to pick up this first down. Tagovailoa facing third and long. Here's a screen for Achane. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
It's plays like that, Kate, right wrong. Where I sit and judge the defense. I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on third down.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. So the Broncos headed out for their second drive of the game. And so far, they've executed exactly how they drew it up, Brock. Early lead, no points allowed, and a chance now to seize control of the game on their second possession.
And Kate, generally, offenses love to script their first 10 to 15 plays. Well, this entire game script is playing out just the way they want to.
1-yard gain brings up second and 9.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Dive in, and he gets his hands underneath for the catch. First and 10, ball set up at the 48.
That's good for Broncos.
Now Nix. Escapes out to the left. He's running with it. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
That's another Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 42.
A gift to Dobbins. Now, tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge, partner. He is only able to get back to the line there. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
At the 42-yard
Nix from the gun. Buys time, rolling right. Will finds Evan Ingram. And this one does not go far.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
On third down, here's Nix. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That's another Broncos first down.
They run. Here's Dobbins. And he's going to manage about 3 there before the defense gets to him. After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Off the play fake. Here's Nix. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And it's third down now.
And 7.
No throw. Third and long. Completed to his running back. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. They'll come up on first and 10.
And the Broncos first down.
This is Dobbins. And he takes this one in for the Denver touchdown. The Broncos take a 13-0 lead. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say this: slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Washington now to return. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. So Miami headed out for its second drive of the game. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening first down as they take the field a second time. 2-1 out of the pistol. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down. 2 now from the gun. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
It's now third down and 16.
Here he goes, third and long. Finds his back, Achane. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. The rookie from Texas there on the tackle. On again comes Jake Bailey to punt this away. The Broncos have Marvin Mims deep to return. And he sends it up amongst the flurries of snow. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. So here comes the Bronco offense. And while one sideline has 0 points, this offense, well, they have had 0 issues so far getting into that end zone.
They are rolling right now, Kate. And unless there's a speed bump on the immediate horizon, things are at risk of getting out of hand.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down. Getting out to his left. That's knocked away by a defender. Incomplete. No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. And air it out on third. Gets him on a quick hitter. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. On fourth down and 5. The offense staying out there.
It's fourth down.
And going for it. It's Nix. Outright and Ingram makes the grab. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Dolphins here. And he's going to manage about 3 there before the defense gets to him. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here's Nix. This one's caught. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Broncos will have a first down.
First and 10 at the 36.
Nix now to throw. It's Sutton with back-to-back catches. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Going to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Broncos, first down.
Running this with Dobbins. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Intercepted, but oh, wait. Officials say that he wasn't in bounds. The offense can let out a little sigh of relief.
And 8 yards to go.
Third and long for him here. They'll try to set the screen. Dobbins. And he gets in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take a 20-zip lead. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock. Well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just a machine. Surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
Point try now from Lutz. Extra point is good in this wintry weather. And the Broncos push their lead to 21-zip already. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Washington now to return. Jukes away from one. He's stopped on the run back of the 27. The Dolphins offense ready to go as they take the field. And Brock, these guys are still searching. They are still searching for their first points, but beyond that, they don't even have a first down yet.
Not even one?
No, they're still searching. This is caught by Jalen Waddle. This is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 17.
With H-Man here out of the gun. Escapes the defender. They can't stop him. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. They've got first down from the 31.
That's uncovered. Dolphins, first down.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's second down. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. They're on him again, and he goes down again. And hopefully they'll have some better blocking on the next play because that was not good. Brings up third down. Running back sent in motion left. Completed over the middle. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Well, you're in a pretty big hole already, Brock. They're going to pass on the field goal and keep chasing that touchdown. Tagovailoa throwing on 4. He connects downfield. He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
That's another Dolphins first down.
A run now with Achane. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Brings up second and 9.
Throwing now. Tagovailoa. On the move. Headed right. And a big shot keeps him out of the end zone, but they're just a yard away now as that play brings them to first and goal.
That's good for the Dolphins. First down. First and goal at the 1 yard line.
Achane does not get in. His push is stopped just short of that goal line.
Oh, so aggravatingly close to a safety on that one right there, Kate. Just a matter of a foot. And they could have had some points on the board defensively.
But again, it's Gordon. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short. Just a yard away on third and goal. Here's the jumbo package. So the officials are officially on board tonight. For the first time, a flag flies. Somebody moved early. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. So the false start makes this a far tougher call now, 3rd and 6. Here's a screen for Achane. And he hits a wall at the line and goes nowhere. Riley Patterson ready for the field goal try. Very short kick here from the right half. The kick by Patterson is good. And it gets a fraction closer as the lead's down to 18.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Denver set to take the field on offense. And eventually, Brock, one of their drives is going to fail to reach that end zone. But through 3 possessions so far, they have been perfect.
Yeah, and in order for that to happen, somebody somewhere on this defense has got to rise to the occasion.
And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge partner. He is only able to get back to the line there. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Second and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Escapes the pocket. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. That's grabbed inside the 30. And this will reach the opposing 25-yard line.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Nick snap on 1st and 10. Finds him over the middle. And he gets in. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos ready to run away with it already. It's a touchdown. We haven't even reached the end of 1, and already that's the 3rd time that he's thrown them into the end zone. It's hard to think of a better start he could be having than this. That one splits the uprights. And the Broncos grow their lead yet again. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Miami offense headed out there now. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Tua off the play fake. Hits his running back. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Get some space around midfield. He dodged the tackle. Keeps it moving. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take a small chunk off that lead. Devon Achane with the touchdown. Patterson able to connect on the point after. And the Dolphins make it an 18-point game. Here's Patterson now to kick this away. He fields it from the 8. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Broncos send quarterback Bo Nix gearing up for their next series. And at the pace he's begun the game throwing the football, Brock, he is in line for a special type of performance if they need to keep throwing it until the end. They get it on the ground here with Dobbins. By a man, he's in the clear. Still fighting forward. To the 10. And they're going to score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos swell their first quarter by 6. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. His 3rd total score in this game.
Feed the beast. 2nd time now we've called a touchdown for him. And now he's over 100 yards. No need to go anywhere else with the football or put it in that guy's hands.
Extra point try now from Lutz. Snowy weather, no problem from him. That point after. And the Broncos continue piling on to this lead.
Dolphins 10. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Washington now to return. Shoots away from one. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Dolphins sending their offense back out there. And the last time they had it, they ran it down the field on him. I'd expect some better resistance up front if they try that again. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. Ready. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. He's got some air under this one, deep down the middle. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. He'll try something else from the 27 this time, 2nd and 10. Throwing again, here's Tua. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop him. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down. Tagovailoa. Short pass brought in. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. Jake Bailey on the punt. They can really use a good one here. And he's had a very busy game already, Brock. 3rd time they've called on him as he gets this away. He fields this at the 18. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Broncos are getting the ball back as J.K. Dobbins runs out there. It sure seems like they've been able to score every time they've touched it this quarter, Brock. So high hopes again for this upcoming series. All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10. Out They'll start to the ground with Dobbins. And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge partner. He is only able to get back to the line there. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Nix from the gun. Mims with the grab. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Here's Nix to throw. Rolling left, buying some time. That's low and bounces short of his man.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
He's trying to lay this one in deep down the right side. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Throws caught. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. How about 19 yards on 4th down, and the call to go for it pays off considerably.
1st and 10.
Straight ahead, here's Dobbins. And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge partner. He is only able to get back to the line there. A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Chased out to his right. He's going to keep it this time. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. From the red zone on 1st. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack.
At the Dolphins' 25-yard line.
Now an inside handoff to Dobbins. 2nd down run produces 7 before they bring him down. Well, Brock, they've made it a point to incorporate him into their offense, and hey, no arguments here. He has been awesome and given them a spark they need when he gets involved.
And it's so nice offensively, Kate, when you feel it, when you can run it, when you can throw it, and especially running it like this, going to pay huge dividends as the game goes on.
It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos blowing them out in this opening quarter. It's a Troy Franklin touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Brock, I know you're keeping track, just in case our audience isn't. His 4th first-half passing touchdown. At the pace he's on, this would be a new record if he has a 2nd half to match this one. Extra point try now from Lutz. No problems with his footing in the snow. The XP is good. And the Broncos tack on 7 more to their lead.
Dolphins 10.
Here's Lutz, set to kick this away. Washington now to return. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. Offense returning to the field now for the Dolphins. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10.
Go ahead.
The shotgun, they'll give it to Achane. And the snow hampering their ground game here as he slowed up just a yard on that run. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
At the 28-yard line.
44. Ready. Big T!
Tua now from the gun. Finds his back. Achane. This is a nice game. Nearly moves those chains. He's got it up to the 36.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 1.
We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Broncos out in front. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They'll be set up with 3rd and only 1. And he's going to be touchdown as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
Everybody understood the assignment right there. For one guy, the quarterback, get the snap and make the marker. For the other 10, drive like mad, push like crazy, and create that space for the first.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
Ready, shot.
Going play action, Tagovailoa. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on to a well-placed hit like that one.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10. They've got a man in motion. 2nd down carry for Achane. This is going to take him off and across midfield there at the opposing 45. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
That's good for a Dolphins first down.
Staying on the ground here with Achane. And he charges through the snow for a gain of 4. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
And he's tackled for a short gain. Good moving drive, but it could stall out here. We've got 3rd and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
We'll kick the running back in motion. Going on 3rd, Tagovailoa. He has the first over the middle. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down.
That's another Dolphins first down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard
In the red zone now. Looking for somewhere to throw. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when you saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Ready.
To the air yet again. Tagovailoa. Broncos all around him, and down he goes. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
A loss of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down. 3rd and long.
All right, come on.
3rd and long for him here. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that brings up 4th and long. Riley Patterson ready for the field goal try. It's on the right hash for this 39-yarder. The kick by Patterson is good. And that's only a small chip off of what's still a 29-point advantage.
42.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Starting at the 10. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Broncos and quarterback Bo Nix gearing up for their next series. And we're all hoping his hot start can continue. He's been putting up some numbers early in this contest. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10.
Hold on, second.
Carry here for Dobbins. And the snow hampering their ground game here as he slowed up just a yard on that run. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup.
Nix looking to throw. Trying to set up the screen. Dobbins hits a seam at the 40. That one down to 33 yards, and a new set of downs, too. Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play.
First down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Here's Nix. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10. Nix. Dump off caught by his back. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. They really don't care what the split is between ground and him as a receiver. The important part for their offense, Brock, is just getting this dude touches.
Yeah, just like those hoopers you see, right? When they are on fire, get him the ball. Whatever it takes, you're going to find a way to devise a scheme to get it to him, and they're doing it right now. Damage through the air.
Looking for his wide receiver there. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
On 4th down and 5, the offense staying out there. Once more, it's Nix. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs. Ball at the 33 for first down.
Ready.
Chan running right. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. So the Dolphins readying for the punt. And he's been getting all of it every time out. And something on the return, but not much as it still ends inside the 20. The Broncos start getting the ball back as J.K. Dobbins runs out there. They liked how that drive was going, but the ending, the turnover on downs, yeah, that's something they'll try to rewrite on this series. They'll run on first down with Dobbins. And this hasn't been a common sight I've heard tonight, but the defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on the carry. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap to Nix. Gets it downfield, on target to Sutton. And he's out of bounds, but great play there, Brock. He's got him in the field goal range. That 100-yard mark, it's as coveted by receivers as it is by running backs, and he's now reached it with that last catch. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. 2nd and 10, still at the 28.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
A give to Dobbins out of the shotgun. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Taken down by a man who started his career with the Broncos. That's Bradley Chubb. Gotta figure out this 3rd down here. Running it again with Dobbins. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
And the Broncos first down. First and 10.
Looking inside the red zone. Outright, and Ingram makes the grab. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
That's another Broncos first down.
Nix. Cut near the goal line. And he's going to be touched down a yard shy of that marker. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
They take the handoff. Now Nix. Forced out to his right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. 1 goal now as they try to pile on further. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Buys time, rolling right. Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. Minka Fitzpatrick has got it. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If you could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
There it is. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins parlay the interception into points. Rush coming off the edge, and they block it. And he's dropped down. It was a long shot after the block anyway, and they're unable to add anything on top of that touchdown. This return starts at the 5. He's brought down just inside the 25. The Broncos and Cortland Sutton taking the field once again. And in a high-scoring game to this point, everyone anticipating, well, even more points as they take the field. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9. After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. 2nd and manageable. He's throwing. That's complete to Troutman. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Nix off the play action. Oh, he makes the catch. Impressive grab, but he should have let it go. They're going to lose yards. Back to the line they come, 2nd down. Nix from the gun. Look at that power, deep left side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
3rd down and 11.
Nix to throw again. Past the 25. And he's taken down just in time at the 2. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
And the Broncos, 1st down.
They'll throw again. Nix. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Backed up to the 8 here. It's 2nd and goal.
And goal at the 8-yard line.
Back now, pressure coming. And he'll score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos ballooning the first half lead even further. Extra point try now from Lutz. Extra point is good in this wintry weather. And the Broncos continue adding on to that lead. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. D. Eskridge to return it. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. Miami set to take over once again on offense. And they'd love a repeat of their last drive, wouldn't they? Their first play was their only play as they ran it in for 6. Tua off the play fake. Finds his back, Achane. And he is hit hard shortly after that catch. Great job hanging on to that, but only a small gain on that play.
2nd and 9 at the 33-yard line.
Tua now from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make them pay and punish him there physically.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And they're staring at a 4th down now after that sack.
10-yard loss on the play. And it's 3 and out.
Bailey on now to kick this one away. And after after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Pulled in at the 20. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30. The Broncos running their offense out once again. And after watching their passing attack take them the length of the field last drive, Brock, I expect we're probably going to see a heavy dose of the aerial attack again here. They've got first down from the 31. Here's Nix to throw. Flush down out to his left. This is Ingram looking left side. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. It's a give here for Dobbins. And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge, partner. He is only able to get back to the line there. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Finds the in route complete. Quick rally to the catch by the defense, stopping the gain at the 33. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Nix now to throw. That's completed right side. He's going to be stopped, but not before doing some damage. He's down to the 12. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Just about every defensive coordinator worth his salt says two things in every production meeting. Number one, well, we got to stop the run. And number two, we got to take away the tight end. Well, good luck doing that. Defending a big guy who can move like that, it's a lot easier to talk about than to go out and execute.
He made the most of that one. Didn't he give him 9 yards on that first down carry? Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down.
Ready.
Again, they'll run with Dobbins. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Broncos making this a leper before halftime. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. Lutz there to tack on the extra point. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Broncos 56. Dolphins 19.
Here's Lutz, set to kick this away. Eskridge on the return. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Dolphins offense ready to go as they take the field. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Absolutely fires this one right side. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Talanoa Hufanga makes the play. And the Broncos get the football back inside the 45-yard line after the interception. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away, just as they did.
And they went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13. To throw, here's Nix. He puts some air under it, deep down the left. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Troy Franklin touchdown, his 3rd through the air this game. And that is his 3rd touchdown catch. Certainly enough to call this a very good game for him. And we're still in the opening half, so what else might he accomplish before we're done here? And someone has officially flown higher than the Dutchman, Brock. That completion pushes him past Norm Van Brocklin for the most passing yards in a game in NFL history. The mark of 554 yards had stood resolute since back in 1951, and 7 decades later, someone has finally topped it. Extra point try now from Lutz. Snowy weather, no problem for them on that point after. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Dolphins 19.
Yeah, really, I should probably sign a hit, boy, because I got all the hits, boy. All that drink, you got to chill. I be on my little mouse drip. All that rap to pay the bills. Yeah.
Here's Lutz, set to kick this away.
All the folks in me, I thought.
Eskridge on the return. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Miami offense headed out there now. And this drive run hopefully longer than that last one. They were only out there one play before they were picked off.
And kind of a good chance right now to see how risk-averse these guys are offensively. A lot of game left. They could give the passing game a little breather and start this one on the ground.
Off the play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
It's second down and 10.
Ready.
Throwing again. Here's Tua. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up. Third and long for him here. Offset, deep right side. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Talanoa Hufanga makes the play. And the Broncos take over inside the 35 after the interception and a spirited return.
Intercepted. The Broncos take over.
Well, that should pretty much shut down throwing his way anymore, Brock. This guy has ended each of their last two drives by himself with an interception.
And that's kind of the price you pay when you're playing phenomenal ball as a defender. I can remember Aaron Rodgers, primetime game, said, I'm not even throwing once, and didn't attack Richard Sherman one time in that game.
Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
The kick by Lutz is good. And the lead continues to grow and grow.
A defensive kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Dolphins sending their offense back out there. And this drive would be a win if they could just hang on to the football, Brock, coming off those back-to-back turnovers. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready, shot.
Going play action, Tagovailoa. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. We'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10.
Ready. Ready, T, with it.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
A loss of 5 yards. And it's 3rd down. 3rd and 15.
Tight end going in motion here. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. Denver ready for another offensive possession. They have been automatic scoring in this quarter, and yet another opportunity to do so here.
Hold on, son. Ready. Ready.
This is Dobbins. And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge partner. He is only able to get back to the line there. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
At the 22-yard line.
Hold on, son.
Nix. Complete to Mims. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. Ball at the 33 for first down.
That's good for a Broncos first down.
Nix looking to throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. So still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line.
Ashton Davis there on the cover.
Throwing here, Nix. They're trying to set up the screen. Dobbins. And no first down here. He's up to the 42-yard line. Another half yard, and he'd have had it.
A gain of
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
3rd and 1.
Going for the first with Dobbins. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
A gain of 3 yards. And the Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning here at Mile High. And it's the Broncos, who have 1st and 10.
Hold on, son.
Shotgun snap to Nix. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. They're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Hold on, son. Ready. Ready. Ready.
On first down, it's Nix. He's in trouble, and the Dolphins get him. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I gotta make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Rough start to this set of downs. Now 14 to go on second.
Hold on, son. Ready. Ready.
Now Nix. Dump off caught by his back. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
That's good for a Broncos first down.
Ready. Ready.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
In the red zone on first. We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Intended for Evan Ingram.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Shotgun handoff for Dobbins. And he takes this one in for the Denver touchdown. The Broncos boat racing them to the halftime locker room. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. Far from the first time we've broken down one of his touchdowns in this game, partner, but man, they seem to get more impressive every time.
I don't care, Kate, if they're all 1-yard plungers, if you're up over 300 yards. A 4-touchdown game will forever live among your greatest career highlights. You can go several games without even scoring one. So to get 4 in one contest, you'll never, ever forget it.
Eskridge on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Dolphin offense taking over late in this half. And we'll see if they try to establish some positive momentum here, or if they just choose to head off and lick those wheels. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. First down, here's Tua. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there, and that brings up second down.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You can tell this was going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it, 2nd and 10. Blitz coming, Tua. Completed over the middle. Continuing to move past the 45. A lot of mess on the move here. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first.
And the Dolphins, first down.
They're right here.
Tagovailoa on first down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Miami calls a timeout here. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Expect the defense to be coming again here after that sack. It is 2nd and 16. Ooh, this is going to be a false start on the offense here.
False start, offense.
One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. So the false start backs them up 5. Here comes 2nd and long.
It's safe.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. The Dolphins choosing to spend their final timeout here. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
3rd and long.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Now a toss play for A.J. Well, not a chance at all as he is met at the line on this one. That's going to be 4th and very long. So a one-sided contest as we reach the break here. Let's head over to Scott Hansen for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. And welcome in, everyone. Scott Hansen in Orlando, where it almost never snows. These two teams dealing with a light dusting, and that's expected to go on into the second half. Who handles it better? Let's go back out to the stadium and check in with our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Thanks so much, Scott, and welcome back to the rest of you as the snow continuing to fall here ahead of our second half.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Eskridge on the return. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The Dolphins getting their offense out there to start off this second half. And they're going to need to play for pride or for something to build on for next week, Brock, because this game seems out of reach, even though we've got a full quarter still to go. Second half begins with a run by Achane. Escapes a defender. And he's going to be tackled after a pickup of about 5 here. Second down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Tua off the play fake. He beams one deep right side. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. Punting muted out now. And this effort's going to give him an even half dozen tonight. He has it at the 13. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Broncos start getting the ball back as J.K. Dobbins runs out there. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Almost set. Ready. Ready.
Read here, and this is Dobbins. And he's going to get up to speed through that snow to break off a gain of 5. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 29-yard line.
Ready. Ready. Return.
They run. Here's Dobbins. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down.
You know, Coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a 3rd down on this possession. Or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
Nix off the play action. Clock isn't moving up. They're able to drop him. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 19 at the 26-yard line.
Ready. Ready.
Nix from the gun. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Incomplete.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's loaded another one up. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You know, Kit, with the game that they've put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
Going for it on 4th, Nix. And he's going to try another deep one here. He's got it deep downfield. And they're finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that 1st down. This is the type of performance a former quarterback, just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game, even as the defense adjusted, trying to slow him down. None of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is so fast on the field for the normal person, but when a QB's in a rhythm like this, the game is slow, and he is dicing it.
That's another Broncos 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Nix with it on 1st. On the move, headed right. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. From the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10. Nix now to throw. And he'll set up the screen here. It's Harvey. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
And the Broncos 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
On the handoff, here's Harvey. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
To throw, here's Nix. Escapes the pocket. And he's brought down after a short gain.
As quarterback, Kate, you got to hope that those crumbs don't just lead to the cookie in the passing game. But a short scramble like that may open up a bigger one down the road.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. Has him on the quick hitter. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos push their lead further to start the half. It's a Troy Franklin touchdown. A 4th for him in this game, and one more ties the record. From Sid Luckman in 1943 to Drew Brees in 2015. We've had 8 quarterbacks throw 7 touchdowns in one game. And now we have a 9th who's accomplished that feat as his dominance over this defense continues. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. pass scrimmage on the return. He dodged the tackle. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Offense returning to the field now for the Dolphins. And they take the field feeling pretty beaten down with how this one's gone. Even if they're keeping their heads high, Brock, not a whole lot they've been able to do so far.
In these moments, I think of golfers, right in the tournament. They don't want to look at the scoreboard. They don't want to see how much they're down. They just want to take it shot by shot by shot. That's exactly what this offense has got to do.
Good running here on first down as he works his way forward for about 8.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Achane again on 2nd. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. Broncos going nickel here. 3rd down.
No gain on the play. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Incomplete. He keeps feeding it to his back, but this one a rare miss. That's going to bring up 4th down. They'll bring out the punter here. Fielded at the 11. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. The Broncos start getting the ball back as J.K. Dobbins runs out there. And his production is carried over into this second half. He keeps on running well, even with the workload they placed upon him. All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Chased out to his right. This has been a trend, yet another interception. Rasul Douglas picks it off. And the Dolphins will be on the doorstep of the end zone as he is stopped just short of a pick 6. Tagovailoa to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins parlay the interception into points.
The kicker on for the extra point.
Patterson takes on the extra point. And the Dolphins cut into the lead by another point.
Dolphins 26.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Broncos offense all set to go. And even though they just gave up a touchdown, Brock, it didn't put much of a dent in their sizable advantage. Nix now on 1st and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
This defense has been doing it all, not just with the takeaways, but the pressure and what that does and how hard it is to play the quarterback position when you're taking a beating like this.
Forced out to his right. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
I hate to be Mr. Negative Guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
3rd and long for him here. Brought in right side. And they take him down at the 24-yard line.
I know on the stat sheet, Kate, that shows up as passing yards, but any defensive coordinator will take it. Understanding down and distance and keeping that offense short of the sticks.
And 4th down, snap to Nix. This is Ingram working the left side. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. It's a 13-yard pickup, and no worry at all on their side from being able to reach that marker on 4th down. That was impressive.
10 at the 38-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down, Nix. We've got a screen to the running back. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now. Nix to throw again. And he put everything he's got behind it. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Great defensive effort to reject that one. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
3rd down and 14.
Ready.
They'll throw again. Nix. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Trying for the deep ball. Wide open, downfield. Got it! And he gets it. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos piling onto the scoreboard yet again. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Well, with that score right there, Brock, he has reached one of the pinnacles of playing quarterback here in the NFL. The most touchdown passes in a single game.
And I can promise you, after this game, he's going to do... I remember Peyton and Marvin having back and forth after breaking the record. Neither of them wanted the ball because they knew it took all of them. And I promise you, after the game at the podium, he'll say the same thing today. It's his name in the record book, but this is an offensive explosion for a day.
That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Eskridge on the return. This makes it up to the 25. Miami set to take over once again on offense. And they should be well rested. They were only out there for one play last drive, and they found the end zone. Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. Tua now from the gun. Avoids the sack. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Hey, Kate, it's time to add some players and some names and a team to the all-time record list. It used to read 12 when it comes to sacks, accomplished 5 times. But you know what we just witnessed? We just witnessed the 13th sack of this game in NFL history. This group has lived behind the other side of the line all game long, and now they will live in the record books right now.
Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a 3rd down.
It's 3rd down.
Ready.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. It's complete. Oh my, they left it wide open downfield. And he'll take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins put at least a tiny dent into that lead. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. Well, that right there, Brock, is saving all of your guys a whole lot of work. I see 10 dudes breathing easy out there, and only one of them out of breath, and he's the one holding that football in the end zone.
Are you sure about that? Because you know what I love about these moments? I love especially going back and watching them on tape and watching the big guys. Watching all those O-linemen. Certainly some are going to walk, some are going to wave, but eventually some will make their way 90 yards downfield to celebrate that one as well. Because you're right, it was one heck of a show.
Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Broncos and Cortland Sutton taking the field once again. And he's been reading the coverage, dare I say, Brock, even better than his quarterback has all game. I mean, he just continues to find openings and make plays in this second half. On 1st down, it's Nix. Short pass brought in. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. 1st and 10 from the 41.
Gain of 14 yards. And the Broncos 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On the draw, they give to Harvey. And he hurries forward here for a 9-yard gain. 2nd down coming up.
So much to like about that run, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
2nd down, give to Harvey. And he'll won't pick up enough to move the chains.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Almost set. Ready. 180. Return.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. All in left side. And hey, if you can't prevent the catch, Brock, at least prevent a gain after it, right? So they make the quick stop at 31. They get 13 on the pickup. And the Broncos will have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Hits his running back. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up 1st and goal.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield and just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the 1st down.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
Almost set. Ready. 180. Return.
Nix, quick out wide, complete. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos can cruise to a win, growing that lead further. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock, but I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, Kate. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Eskridge on the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. The field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50. The Dolphins are headed out there alongside Jalen Waddle for this next series. And the 1st half scoring has continued so far in this 2nd half as they try to keep the pace. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10.
Hey, get set.
Back to throw, Tua. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
It's 2nd down.
44. Ready. Ready, team.
Motioning left is their running back. Here's a screen for Achane. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
They steal the frequency on those opposing headsets. Somebody reading lips or steal a signal from the opposing sideline, Kate, because somehow this defense knew what was coming. They broke on that screen. It was incredible. What a stop.
Not an enviable spot as they come up 3rd and long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. They're out now, ready to punt it. Jake Bailey's going to kick it away. He gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. The Broncos and quarterback Bo Nix gearing up for their next series. And their offense has been playing at an extremely high level as this has become a runaway quickly. They've scored each of their last 2 times out.
Almost set. Ready.
First play of the drive. Here's Harvey. And the snow hampering their ground game here as he's slowed up just a yard on that run. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Almost set. Ready.
Nix from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Air it out on 3rd. Throw came out wide as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. On 4th down, Broncos going to call on Jeremy Crawshaw here to punt. And he locates the ball amid the flurries of snow to make the fair catch. The Dolphins offense ready to go as they take the field. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And what a big play that was on 1st down, but we also have a flag. This might be coming back. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond.
Still 1st down.
All right, come on.
They send the tight end in motion left. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. He completes it in traffic. And the stop is made as he gets 3 of those 5 penalty yards back. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 11. At the 20.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. So now here's 3rd and 5.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Now 2 at a throw. That's a catch. Looks like he's in bounds. Good effort, but still short of the first.
That one came with a higher degree of difficulty. He had to balance focusing on the catch while staying in bounds.
So out now comes the punter. And he'll try to hit this one well. Somebody give this guy a break as he sends his 10th punt away. He's fielded at the 14. Here before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. So here comes the Bronco offense. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Oh, my son. Ready. Ready.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on, it's incomplete. Still 10 to go, 2nd down now from the 23.
At the 23-yard
Oh, my
line.
son. Ready. Ready, my son.
Nix now to throw. And he set up the screen here, it's Harvey. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Finds him on the slant. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
Pursue, pursue, pursue. It's why they do these drills all the time, Kate. You do them through the offseason, do them through training camp, you do them in the regular season. Because when a defense plays with tremendous pursuit, you force 4th downs just as they did.
He's taken down, but not before he gets this one at the 41. It's a 13-yard pickup, and no worry at all on their side from being able to reach that marker on 4th down. That was impressive.
Oh, my son.
Nick snap on 1st and 10. And the Dolphins are going to get to him, and he is dropped. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
For big yards on the right side. He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a 1st down.
First down.
Oh, my
1st
son.
and 10 at the 40-yard line.
There's the fake. Here's Nix. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Ready. Ready. Ready.
Shotgun handoff to Harvey. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
He's going to be play number 9 of this drive, and we could see a 10th if they can get a yard here on 3rd down.
Ready. Ready.
Now an inside handoff to McLaughlin. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You love a huddle. Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Still 10 to go. It's 2nd down now from the 26.
Hold on, set. Ready. Ready. Ready.
Now a toss. It's McLaughlin. Jukes away from one. And he takes this one in for the Denver touchdown. The Broncos lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. So great work by the running back there, Brock. Found just a little bit of space, and he took advantage all the way for 6.
Big time. I mean, so big time. You know, and you hear running back coaches, Kate, say this. They'll say slow to explode through. And he explodes all the way for the touchdown.
Extra point try now from Lutz. No problems with his footing in the snow. The XP is good. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Eskridge on the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. Great vision gets him across midfield. I don't think they're going to catch him. Touchdown! He takes the kick all the way back for 6. All right, Brock, let's see if this is able to provide a little spark, because their offense just hasn't been able to consistently provide their own so far this game.
Yeah, a little spark, a little charge, a little juice, a little bit of energy. He wouldn't be denied trying to do what he can to jolt this team.
That one splits the uprights. And the Dolphins take 7 points off the deficit. After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. He fields it from the 8. And this drive will start inside the 25. Denver set to take the field on offense. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone, but the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. It doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them, because they proved last drive they couldn't.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's Nix. Back to a familiar target, it's Sutton. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. That's 16 on the pickup. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Ready. Ready. Ready.
Here's Nix to throw. Nick Sutton with back-to-back catches. And he's sent out right after he makes that catch at the 40-yard line.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
So just one quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Oh, my son! Ready!
Running over center with McLaughlin. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
12 more yards. That's another Broncos.
Nix looking to throw. Buys time, rolling right. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Oh, my son!
To throw, here's Nix. Completed over the middle. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, there's going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have.
And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Broncos continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Extra point try now from Lutz. Extra point is good in this wintry weather. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Washington now to return. Massive hit. The ball is out. And they steal it back on the return.
Just look at everyone flying down the field. And when they fly down the field, they got 2 things in mind, Kate. Number 1, get the returner down. And number 2, separate the ball. If you can, it's rare that it happens. But it sure is exciting when it does.
Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Oh, my son! Get in!
Nix. Brought in right side. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Ready!
Shotgun snap to Nix. On the move, headed right. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Broncos throwing 6 more on the blowout. It's a Bo Nix touchdown. Another score for him this game. Extra point try now from Lutz. Snowy weather, no problem for him on that point after. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Washington now to return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Miami offense headed out there now. And the turnovers, Brock, a big reason they've played themselves out of this one. Hopefully they can keep it clean here, if nothing else.
Yeah, well, this drive isn't pertinent to this game maybe anymore, Kate. This drive is for next week. They just want something positive here to end the game and carry forward into the practices ahead.
Tagovailoa working from the pistol. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. Good time to reach in the bag of tricks on 2nd down. 16 to go following the sack. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. They connect on a deep shot. And what a hit there. Ouch, she faced the price for moving the chains that time. Big play gets him across midfield, sets him up 1st and 10 from the 40. 2 and out from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. first down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on second.
6 yards. And second down.
Get set.
Here's Tua. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with third down.
And it's third down. Third and long.
Ready.
Here he goes, third and long. They're on him again, and he goes down again. And talk about killing any momentum this offense had, Brock. 3 consecutive sacks that'll bring up fourth down.
Just an incredible effort out of him today. And the type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
Baby, there's way too much behind that kick, and he knew it. That's all the way over the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos running their offense out once again. With touchdowns on their last 2 drives, Brock, they're playing some of their best offense here. Could they try for 3 in a row despite the lead? Let's find out. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10.
Hold my set.
This drive's going to start with a run by McLaughlin. And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge partner. He is only able to get back to the line there. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Hold my set. Ready. Ready. Ready.
Play action with Mix. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner. As he continues making risky decisions with the football.
On the coverage.
On third down, here's Nix. That one's complete, right side. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker, 4th down. The lead looks safe, but the penalties staying down. They're going for this. Going for it with McLaughlin. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. That'll be a 20-yard hit on 4th down, Brock, and it keeps this drive moving.
Broncos first down.
Hold my set.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They fake the handoff. Now Nix. There he goes again. They'll get 18 yards there. And the Broncos will have a first down.
18 more yards. That's another Broncos first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Hold my set.
On first down, it's Nix. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Hold my set.
Nix from the gun. This is Sutton working the right side. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Ready. Ready. Ready.
Play straight ahead. He pushed for it, but they held strong. Gets it up to the marker, but about a yard away, it looks like. 4th down.
Hey, why do I think right now, as fullback hits to the sideline after that call, the lobbying begins? Give me the rock. Fullbacks don't normally get a ton of carries, but they also typically don't get plays like that.
Will Lutz getting the call on 4th down to put 3 up here for the Broncos. From the right hash, this is going to be a 41-yarder. The kick by Lutz is good. And a fairly insurmountable lead grows by 3 more.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Washington now to return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Dolphins sending their offense back out there. And scoring hasn't been the issue for him, Brock, but it has been impossible to hold pace with the offense on the other side of this football field.
And we know they can't get this all back in one play, but they better do it with a sense of urgency.
On first down, here's Tagovailoa. He'll get this complete to Westbrook-Ikine. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. Second down now, they need 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
It's 3rd down. And 7 yards to go.
Throw here, 3rd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up 4th down.
A loss of 11 yards. Another 3 and
On now comes their punter. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. Some nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. The Broncos start getting the ball back as J.K. Dobbins runs out there. And they were able to contribute 3 points to the lead their last time out. Another chance to build on that advantage here. And he's going to manage about 3 there before the defense gets to him. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Nick's out to play action. Cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
brings up 3rd down and 6 yards to go.
Ready? Ready?
To the air on 3rd and long. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Hold on, son. Ready? Ready?
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Here's the fake. Here's Nix. Gets it downfield on target to Sutton. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. All set now. 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Nix. No, they get him yet again. Rasul Douglas picks it off. And the Dolphins will get possession up towards midfield as they take the interception up beyond the 40.
We're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to it. A return like that, think about it. That's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. It's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Wheeler's throwing out of the pistol. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And these guys need to find a way to hold up better for their QB. This offense now facing 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Third and long for him here. He's going deep this time. Another drop. The last two plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this fourth down.
I can say this definitively. That is not the way you think your defense is giving you the football. Don't follow that other quarterback steps and toss it right back to him. You got away with one.
Fields this at the 19. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30. They've got first down from the 31.
Hold on, set. Ready. 180.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. It's a 21-yard gain. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
On first and 10, here's Nix. Brought in. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Broncos will have a first down.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Throwing on first down, Nix. He throws a bullet to this. He's got it inside the 10. And he's going to be touched down at that spot, which means the effort makes it first and goal.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, deliver.
Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got three tight ends out there. It's first and goal. Here's McLaughlin. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal. Line of scrimmage once again, that 7-yard line as they get set, second and goal. He's got it on the bootleg. Escapes the pocket. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Third and goal now as they try to pile on further. Shotgun snap to Nix. That one connects. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos are running them out of the building. One after try is good by Lutz. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Washington now to return. Escapes the defender. Some pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Offense returning to the field now for the Dolphins. And all game they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. Finds him over the middle. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Second down now, 7 to go.
Second and 7 at the 32-yard line.
On the shotgun, Ewers. Stepping up, and he's going to run. And he will manage a little before being forced into a slide, as that's going to chip something off this upcoming third down.
Brings up third and 3.
19, Tiger, 19.
From the shotgun, it's Ewers. This finds its target, that's Hill. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. First and 10 from the 41.
Dolphins, first down.
Ewers to the air now. This time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass erased. He goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Putting the tight end in motion. Operating from the gun, it's Ewers. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. It's a repeat of the last play. That's going to bring them to third down. he goes, third and long. Downfield, this finds Waddle. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
Dolphins, first down. A gain of 22 yards.
Now it's Healers. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jar it loose, incomplete.
Yeah, this game, you just can't make it harder than it needs to be. Just get the catch first. Guarantee your yards, and then worry about escaping defenders after the catch.
Second down carry for A.J. Good defensive effort here, drives them back across midfield onto their own side. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. He's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
Denver ready for another offensive possession. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. From the gun, a carry by McLaughlin. And he charges through the snow for a gain of 4. First down run, nabs him 5. Now second and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Play action with Mix. This finds Franklin. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. We've set it down for him at the 38.
15 yards on the play. And the Broncos first down.
Mix now on first and 10. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Going to need something special here. Second and 20 following the sack.
At the 28-yard line.
Nix from the gun. He throws it deep to the left side. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down.
Intended for Matt Bryant. Incomplete. Brings up third down and 20.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He's in trouble, and the Dolphins get him. And they come up big on third down there with the set. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. And he's going to effort this from his own goal line.
Formation for the Broncos.
He'll start from the 39. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Pretty good field position waiting the Dolphins as they head up here, first and 10. Miami set to take over once again on offense. On first down, they're going to start out with A-Chain. It is so tough to build momentum running through the snow. They're on him before he can even get back to the line. With the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes second and 12.
Second and 12. At the 42-yard line.
To throw, here's Ewers. To the left side, it's pulled in by Waddle. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. And we keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
And the Dolphins first down.
Out to Gordon. And tough to run it just how he wants to amidst these elements. Defense on and behind that line of scrimmage. Offense to the line. Second down.
And 11 at the 47-yard line.
Here's Ewers to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough third down.
And it's third down.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Dolphins trying to do some window dressing. Defense looking to defend the marker on third down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Escapes out to the left. On the move, past the 40. He's finally caught, and he lost the football. return, but I don't think they care much, Brock, because they're going to take over on the fumble. All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is McLaughlin. And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge, partner. He is only able to get back to the line there. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Chased out to his right. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one. So they make the stop, but they do it with some illegal aid. The referees say there was interference that time.
And this is why it is so hard to stop these offenses. It's hard enough to cover, right, obviously, without being penalized, but then you get a little bump, you get a little push, and now you get a 3rd down conversion via penalty.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard
Gun
line.
gun. Here's McLaughlin. Give him fiber on that play as he gets him inside the red zone. Extra DB out there for the Fins. 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that 1st down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it. I know it's not a touchdown, but that's exactly what you want to do after a takeaway. Make them pay, and in this case, with 3.
Washington now to return. He dodged the tackle. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. The Dolphins offense ready to go as they take the field. And they'll get one final chance in a game that, to put it mildly, Brock, has been a bit of a miserable experience for them. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Gave away a couple on the 1st down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12.
Here we go. Poker nights, go.
Throwing now, it's yours. Completed over the middle. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
That's a gain of 10. Brings up 3rd and
Trying to pick it up here with H.A. He's got the 1st down grab and still going. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line.
It's a gain of
They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
good. Dolphins. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
So to the side of many mile-high salutes throughout the building, it's a win at home for the Broncos. And given the weather, I'm not sure we expected to see quite as much offense as we did, Brock. Credit both offenses for having a plan to deal with the snow, and of course to these guys for playing through that cold and leaving here with a victory. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Broncos are winners, as we'll see you next time from Denver.